Hello, I'm ETarte, once a Catholic priest for 5 years in the 1960s, now an atheist, which means I find no credible evidence for the existence of any God. A young lady whom I tutored in math is now a teacher herself, a very young teacher, and she has been experiencing much happiness and success in her new life. She says, therefore, at her Facebook page, "God is good." This video of mine is a response to that three-word sentence. In the summer of 1934, my mother's brother, a young man in his 30s, was working on a pipeline outdoors in Kansas, and a freak accident occurred. A large piece of metal flew through the air and hit him in the head, killing him instantly. My mother, of course, was devastated. Days later, she gave birth to me. That young man was about to become my uncle. His name was Edward Cartwright. My parents named me after him. This is my baby book entitled, as you see, Baby's Autobiography. On the page that says why they gave me my name, it says simply in my father's handwriting, "I am named for my uncle." My mother and father raised me in a secular environment. They were good without any God, and they taught me to be good without any God. When at age 21, as a senior in college, I became a Catholic and subsequently entered the seminary to become a Catholic priest and was a priest for 5 years, my parents were devastated and grief-stricken. I regard those as the dark years of my life, and for my parents they were surely 12 dark years of continuous grief. They did not show it, but in 1968, when I left the Catholic priesthood and the Catholic Church, they were surely joyful. Besides the loss of her brother in that freak accident, there's one more thing I want to say about my mother in this video. In the last several decades of her life, she suffered continuous, severe, incurable back pain, but she nevertheless functioned as she was supposed to function. She prepared meals for us. She did everything a mother and a good person is supposed to do. Throughout my life, my mother was a secular person. I don't know whether anyone ever said to her, "God is good." But if anyone ever did, I'm sure that my mother would not agree. Nor do I agree. I am now an atheist. As I see it, the freak accident that killed my uncle-to-be, Edward Cartwright, was just that, a freak accident based on natural causes. And my mother's back pain that plagued her during much of her adult life was the result of natural causes. When good things happen to people, that's it. It's just good things happening through the goodness of other people or through good natural causes. God is good? I disagree. I am an atheist, convinced that there is no God. When I see or hear people say, "God is good," I take the position that that statement is not based on reason, not based on evidence, not based on critical thinking. That statement, "God is good," is to me tiresome, and it tends to make me angry. To all of you, thank you for watching this video.